Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Marriage Culture TV, where marriage and culture intersect. I'm Queen Kathleen.
And this is Nikki out here in the park.
Hey, Nikki, nice park. I'm
Thank
jealous.
you.
Cold where I
Come
am to
join
be in a
me.
park. Speaking of park, and I love that Christmas tree in the background. Today we're
Yes,
talking
it's beautiful.
today we're talking about Christmas traditions, intercultural traditions in Christmas. And so we wanted to talk about how we celebrate Christmas, and then later on get your feedback from you guys how you celebrate Christmas in your culture and in your traditions. Before we go any further, if you haven't liked our channel, please subscribe to our channel. Hit the red button below. Please like this video if you do, and please share and subscribe. Did I say that already? Sorry if I did, but you know. Anyway, so speaking of Christmas traditions, Nikki, where do we start? I don't know.
Please, let's start at home. Let's do it
Start at
from the
home.
home base.
I love that. I love that. All right, I'll go ahead. For me, growing up, Christmas in Jamaica was lovely. It's tropical, of course. On Christmas Day or Eve, I can't remember now. Christmas Day for sure. Of course, we'll open our gifts, and our parents made sure we did not believe in any Santa Claus. They made sure they knew where the gifts. We knew where the gifts came from mommy and daddy, and not from some guy in a fat suit coming down
True.
some chimney. We didn't have chimney in Jamaica anyway. And but my favorite part as a kid was going to Christmas markets or grand markets or what they call it now. And it was downtown Kingston, Jamaica. There would be stalls decorated in Christmas lights. I can still hear the sounds of the Christmas sounds and whistles and stuff. And the parents would buy us toys. It was like a child's Christmas dream, like a toy land. And so we would have toys. We would buy whatever toys our parents would allow us to have within their budget. And it was awesome. And then we would go visiting family members and eat cake and sorrel, and it was just lovely. How was it for you, Nikki?
I think we almost have the same
Same.
experiences growing up,
Yeah.
just in different parts of Jamaica. But Island Christmas is one of the best you could ever have. Just reminiscing, one of the things that we used to do, like Ashley said, is the gifts. We knew where it was from. We knew about Santa Claus, but he was not such a big deal as it is for other people.
Mhm.
And one of the other things that we always did was our form of decoration was not in the lights and the trees. It was in cleaning up the house, repainting the house, putting up the new curtains, getting the walls whitewashed, or the fences or the stone, whatever it is, how your yard was,
Yes.
then it would be whitewashed. That was a great thing. And as Ashley mentioned earlier, we had what was called Grand Market, and this was Christmas Eve, where could get dressed up in your best and the finest, and the music was playing,
Hmm.
and you could buy gifts. And then that's during the day, and then in the evening was time where you had the most amazing form of music ever. And of course there was food again. And one of the things that Kathleen said that I liked was the music.
Yes.
Christmas carols, authentic, real, with some great
Reggae beats.
Jamaican style of Christmas music.
Santa
Yes.
Claus, do you ever come to the ghetto? One of my favorites. But
Yes.
okay. We don't sing that no more, but hey, you know,
But it
talk
was still
about
a great
culture.
one. It was still a great one. That was
Yes.
one of the things we liked. And like it is for us then and now, is that we always kept the reason for the season, which was Jesus. So we had a lot of Christmas carols, and we had services, of course, on Christmas morning. Then you'd get back home, and that's when the fun part started for me. For Kathleen, the fun part was the opening of the gifts. For me, it definitely was not the opening of the gifts, but the food. I
Oh,
was ready to
the
chow
food,
down,
foods,
eat,
good foods.
and we would have contests on who could eat
Did your parents
the
allow you
most.
to have wine back then? They
Definitely
allowed
not.
us.
But we
Oh,
had sorrow. We had our sorrow drink, of course,
oh,
and
that
of
was
course,
a
our rum cake
yes. We had rum
pipe.
cake, but at that time, our parents allowed us to have wine. That's the one time a year, and Easter where we could actually drink alcohol. It's kids, and we're
No,
cool.
no. The cake alone had enough alcohol for us
Rum.
because
The cake is laced with rum.
back in the day, we would be soaking our fruits for our fruit cake or rum cake from months prior. Just soak it in rum. So
Yeah.
trust me, when you get a bite of that, that's enough for any child. Was
Yes.
awesome. Athlete.
And then the next day for us was Boxing Day. And traditionally, we would go to the beach. You could hardly find a spot on the beach. I remember my mom would bring, food and they'll cook on the beach side. And, we'll go in the river or the sea and splash around and swim or whatever kids do.
That
But
that's
Boxing Day was a
amazing.
big beach day, man. Boxing
Yeah.
Day, December 26th. Fast
Boxing Day was sleeping off Christmas Day.
Oh yeah. Oh no, we went to the beach. But now fast forward um years later and migrated to America, and Christmas is it's as they say a white Christmas. It's snowy and it's cold. So it took me some getting used to because I was used to my tropical warmness and I'm like, oh, but now I'm used to it. Now I love snow on Christmas Day. Now I love the lights and the beautiful decorations that I drive by and I see. I was talking to some of my kids in Sunday school. I'm like, how do you celebrate Christmas in your home? And so one of the kids said, oh, you got to hear this. My mom will make Christmas breakfast, but prior to anybody partaking of it, she has to run around and take different photos and pictures of us and candid photos and posed photos and so Christmas is nice. My husband growing up in Nigeria, they went to church. They did a lot of community events. I thought that they did the masquerade thing, but he said no because they're a Christian family. They didn't believe in all the masquerade stuff, but they would go around visiting people. They'd go to church, and it was just very festive all around. So I love Christmas. It's my favorite holiday.
Yes, mine too. And just touching back again with the Christmas season here in the States, it's something that could get used to if you're not, but once you get into it, and you're family oriented and with us, being Christian based, it's fun. There's the Christmas carols, the nativity plays, and even though you may be in the northern or southern part, eastern or western part, there's just some basic things because here, it's a multicultural society. So you have a lot of things that maybe your culture would do or maybe your home would do, but some of the basic things are still there. It's still the reason for the season. The home still get decorated with the Christmas lights and Santa Claus, and you have you know of course I forgot we didn't leave Santa Claus. We didn't leave any milk out for him, did we?
No, no
We're
milk or
leaving milk.
cookies for Santa. Who's Santa? Santa Claus is somebody dressed up in a costume, please. But this year would be different on
Yes,
Zoom.
yes,
COVID
yes,
Christmas. Christmas
yes,
during COVID. So
yes.
now, rather than visiting family, we'll do it on Zoom. I know you probably will do the same thing, just checking in with
Right.
family
Just
members.
yeah. I mean, I think depending on the state you're in, like a lot of states might be going into lockdown.
Mhm.
As we have a second wave of the COVID going on, and there are different rules for different states. But I think a lot of families are just appreciating the families that are near, instead of traveling. And like you said, it's gonna be a Zoom thing. But we love Christmas. For me, I know it is my favorite time of the year. If it is, help tell us some of the things that you do that make your Christmas so special
Yes.
this year, with everything that's going on. I don't know if Ashley had anything else she needed to say.
No, that's it. We'd love to hear from you guys. How do you celebrate
Yes,
Christmas? How was
yes,
it growing
yes.
up versus now and then this year? Let us hear from you. It's great talking to you again. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. I'm going to sing a little Christmas carol. I
Go
don't care.
ahead, girl.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a
And a
Happy
happy
New
new
Year.
year.
Thank you for being a part of our
Yes.
Marriage Culture TV channel. And like Ashley said earlier, if you've liked it, we appreciate you very much. Thank you. Please share, subscribe, and we'll see you again next time. Bye bye.
Bye.